Hi everyone, Gemma here. Thank you for watching today. So in this card, we're going to be making a triple tier slider card. So you pull the tiers out. So you've got this continuation of the design. So my idea was to have this racetrack, and then you move this and the car also moves along the track. We've got the sentiment, time to rev up some fun. We've got the steering wheel and the tires there, and the just for you stands up like so, and you could add a gift card in here, a hidden message, lots of ways to go with this style of card. In today's video, I'm going to be using the new collection from Made to Surprise. So I have the 5x7 triple tier slider card die set, the Get Moving stamp and die set, and the A5 paper pack. So my idea for this is to sort of have a racetrack with the car, some of the tires and the steering wheels as embellishments on the card. So it's going to be a landscape triple tier that pulls out to the right hand side, I think, and it'll also have another track to pull the car along the track. That's my idea anyway. So let's hope it works out. So let's get started. So I like to start with the top tier first. So I've already gone ahead, cut my mats and layers, added the scallop circle and an arrow onto that. So that's my first tier completed. I have got more of a slower in-depth tutorial, and I'll just link that just here in the top right hand corner, so you can go and check that out if you wish. So I'm working on the next layer. I've reinforced the score lines. I'm just going to mountain fold those and give those a good crease. So this creates the pocket. And then I've got this track with the sliding mechanism. So I'm just going to attach that inside here. So I've just added glue to the moving section, and I'm just adding the first tier on top. So you just want to make sure that you've got an equal border around. So give that a moment to grab and then just check that that's moving freely. Happy with that. So I'm going to close this up now, like so, and then just check that that's moving fine again. And then I've got my mats and layers to attach on the front. It's got that continuation of design. So I'm just going to pull the bottom tier out. I just want to check that these lines match up. So bringing in the last tier, again, just fold and burnish along those score lines. Got your track again. I'm just going to add my glue as normal on the back of here and add that inside. Check this is moving freely, which it is. Add glue along this section and then add a piece within the center again. Again, check that movement. So happy with that. Close this up again. So I'm going to slow this next step down for you now. So I've cut my mats and layers in the white and the pattern paper, and then I've used the die that's included in the set to create those belly bands to run up and down the track. I've used that to cut an aperture into the pattern paper. I've doubled it up just because it's 190 GSM, so I wanted a stronger platform to be able to support all of the foam. And I've turned this over and I've added foam adhesive to the back. So this piece here is acting as the stopper. these are balancing the rest out, and then these along here is creating the track that I want to run my aperture at my acetate piece. So I've cut this to 1 3/8 by 5 3/4. I've added the scallop circle and the triangle the same way. So hopefully you can see this. So if I pop it over, you've got this piece that will sit inside here and be able to pull the car along. I've also got the remaining piece to add to the back so that the pattern paper, the continuation of the design will, carry on in the background. So I think I'm going to attach this first of all to the back of here, then add glue and pop that down just in there. It continues that design, and then there'll be space then to add the acetate insert inside there, and then I'm going to add the car on top of that. So I'm just going to remove all the backing paper from here and then just place it in the center. Nothing too complicated. You might see on the back of here that there's some pencil marks, so I just use the acetate to draw a line around the acetate, so I knew where to add the foam tracks then. I'm going to add Collal glue to the back of here. It'll give me a bit more wiggle time than the quick grab glue. So just pop that in. Maybe move it about slightly so you can't really see that white. So hopefully you're picking up on that now. I'm just going to slot that acetate piece in there. Just be mindful where you've got your aperture, your placement of your scallop circle. If you place it too far down, you're going to see it in this section here. So you want that completely hidden behind the pattern paper. So I'm now going to attach this to the last tier. So I've got the sentiment, time to rev up some fun. So I've got the car image here. I've coloured that with my alcohol markers, and I've added some accent glaze to this. It's got that really nice shine. So that's going to sit somewhere there like so. And then I've got some tyres and some steering wheels and the sentiment just for you. So I'm going to decorate it something like so. I'll just finish off this mechanism piece with you first. So because of the accent glaze, sometimes you get a little bit of warping in your cardstock. So I've cut an extra piece and added those together with Collal glue. So that's really nice and strong now. It's still drying, but overnight that will, really strengthen up. So I've just got some foam adhesive here, and I'm just going to place that in the center of that acetate piece, and I'm going to double up on that so it's the height of the car will be free then of that aperture piece. And then I'm just going to add that just there. So you can pull this and the car moves along. Oh, I think it's really fun. So I'm just going to go ahead now and finish the decoration. I'll come back to you with the finished card. So there's the finished card. I've added a stand on the back. You can also add another piece here to add your message. You don't have to add the stand, but I think it's always nice to just be able to display that. So you pull out the tiers and you've got this design, and then you can move the car along the track. Oh, little things, eh? I love making these fun kinetic cards, and I hope you've enjoyed today's video from me. If you have, I'd really appreciate it if you could hit the like button, leave a comment, or consider subscribing to the channel. If you do subscribe, don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future tutorials. All the products, if they're still available, will be listed in the description box below. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a lovely crafty day, and I'll see you in the next one.